Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, dear brothers and sisters in Islam. Welcome back to our channel, where we explore the beautiful wisdom hidden in our daily lives. Have you ever paused and wondered why we, as Muslims, are encouraged to use our right hand for so many things? Is it just a cultural habit, or is there a deeper spiritual significance behind it? Today, we are going to dive into this very question and uncover the profound beauty behind this simple yet powerful sunnah of our beloved Prophet Muhammad. Peace and blessings be upon him. Get ready to see your everyday actions in a whole new light, transforming them from mere habits into acts of worship that bring you closer to Allah. Let's start by looking at our daily routines. Think about it. When you sit down for a meal, which hand do you instinctively reach with? When you take a glass of water, how do you hold it? When you meet a friend and extend a greeting, which hand goes forward? In Islam, the answer is consistently the right hand. This isn't just a coincidence or a matter of preference. It is a direct teaching, a sunnah, that guides us towards excellence in even the smallest of our deeds. From eating and drinking to giving and receiving gifts, to shaking hands and even writing, the right hand is given precedence. This practice is a beautiful thread that weaves through the fabric of our lives, connecting our mundane actions to a higher, divine purpose. It's a physical manifestation of our desire to follow in the footsteps of the Prophet, turning every meal, every greeting, and every act of charity into a statement of faith and devotion. Now let's turn to the primary sources of our faith for guidance. The Quran and the Sunnah are our ultimate guides, and on this topic, the guidance is crystal clear. In the renowned collection of hadith Sahih Muslim, we find a direct instruction from the Prophet Muhammad. He said, "When one of you eats, let him eat with his right hand, and when he drinks, let him drink with his right hand. For indeed, Shaytaan eats and drinks with his left hand." Subhanallah, this hadith is incredibly powerful. It doesn't just tell us what to do, it gives us the profound why. By using our right hand, we are actively distinguishing ourselves from the ways of Shaytaan. It's a conscious choice, an act of spiritual opposition against the one who seeks to misguide us. Every time you lift your right hand to eat or drink, you are not just nourishing your body. You are making a declaration of your allegiance to Allah and His Messenger, and you are building a spiritual fortress against negative influences. This brings us to a deeper understanding of symbolism in Islam. The preference for the right hand isn't arbitrary. The right side, in Islamic tradition, is consistently associated with goodness, blessings, and honor. Think about the companions of the right hand, the Ashab al-Yamin, mentioned in the Quran, who are destined for paradise. On the other hand, the left hand is generally designated for tasks of cleansing and removing impurities, like when we use the restroom. This creates a beautiful and practical system of purity and respect. By reserving the right hand for noble actions, like interacting with the Quran, eating and engaging with people, and the left for cleaning, we maintain a state of physical and symbolic cleanliness. It's a system that instills discipline and mindfulness into our daily hygiene and social interactions, teaching us that every part of our body has a purpose, and every action has its proper place and etiquette. Let's bring this into our modern social context. The impact of this teaching goes far beyond personal practice. It shapes our interactions with others in a beautiful way. Imagine someone offers you a gift, a plate of food, or even a simple document. If they extend it with their left hand, how does that feel? In many cultures, not just Islamic ones, it can come across as dismissive, disrespectful, or impolite. Now picture the same scenario, but they offer it with their right hand, perhaps even supporting it with the left. Instantly, the gesture is transformed. It conveys respect, honor, sincerity, and care. By using our right hand to give and receive, we are non-verbally communicating that we value the person we are interacting with. It is a simple act that builds bridges of mutual respect and strengthens the bonds of brotherhood and sisterhood in our community. It is another example of how Islamic etiquette is designed to foster a society built on kindness and consideration for others' feelings. So, what is the ultimate wisdom here? It's that in Islam, nothing is meaningless. Allah, in His infinite wisdom, has designed our faith so that every single action, no matter how small, can be a source of immense reward and spiritual elevation. The simple choice of using your right hand over your left is a perfect example of this. It's not merely about ritual, it's about intention, mindfulness, and the constant remembrance of Allah. When you consciously choose to use your right hand to eat, you are not just eating. You are reviving a sunnah. When you use it to drink, you are not just quenching your thirst. You are earning a reward. When you use it to greet your brother or sister, you are not just saying hello. You are following the example of the best of creation, Prophet Muhammad. Every single time, it's an opportunity to turn a simple, worldly habit into a profound act of worship. This practice also instills a beautiful sense of discipline and mindfulness. In a world that encourages mindlessness and haste, Islam calls us to be present and intentional. By paying attention to which hand we use, we are training ourselves to be more conscious of our actions throughout the day. This small act of mindfulness can spill over into other areas of our lives, helping us to be more deliberate in our prayers, more thoughtful in our speech, and more careful in our dealings with others. It's a form of practical, moment-to-moment remembrance of Allah, a dhikr of action. It serves as a constant physical reminder that we are Muslims, and that our entire life, down to the smallest detail, can be lived for the sake of Allah. It is about embodying the principles of our faith and letting the light of the Sunnah shine through our every move. Furthermore, following this Sunnah is a powerful way to connect with the global Muslim Ummah, past, present, and future. For over 1400 years, Muslims from every corner of the earth have been united by these shared practices. When you use your right hand, you are performing an action that was done by the Prophet, his companions, and countless righteous believers throughout history. You are part of an unbroken chain of faith that stretches across centuries and continents. This creates a profound sense of identity and belonging. It reminds us that we are part of something much bigger than ourselves, a global family of believers, all striving to please the same Lord and follow the same beloved Prophet. This unity in practice is one of the great blessings of our religion, fostering love and connection among believers regardless of their language, culture, or background. Let's conclude with a practical call to action. I invite you, and myself first, to become more mindful of this beautiful sunnah starting from today. Before you eat, take a moment. Before you drink, pause. Before you give or take something, think. Make the conscious intention to use your right hand to follow the Prophet's example and to earn the pleasure of Allah. If you find yourself using your left hand out of habit, simply and gently correct yourself. Don't be discouraged. The act of remembering and correcting is in itself a rewardable deed. Teach this beautiful practice to your children, your family, and your friends. Revive this sunnah in your homes and your communities, and watch how this simple act brings more barakah, more mindfulness, and more reward into your life. Remember, the journey to becoming a better Muslim is built one small conscious step at a time. Subhanallah, the depth and wisdom of our religion are truly endless. Every teaching, every guideline is a mercy from Allah, designed to purify us, elevate us, and make our lives more beautiful and meaningful. The sunnah of using the right hand is a perfect testament to this. It transforms our daily routines into opportunities for worship and connection with Allah. Jazakumullahu khairan for joining us on this reflective journey today. We pray that Allah makes it easy for all of us to implement this sunnah and to earn its immense rewards. If you found this reminder beneficial, please show your support by hitting the like button, sharing it with your loved ones so they too can benefit, and subscribing to our channel for more content that aims to revive the spirit of Islam in our hearts. May Allah bless you all. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.